technically, I had seen Pokemon, Digimon, and Beyblade on TV before.
Let it rip. Is that anime though? Would that be considered anime?
Those are all released in China. I mean, Japan first.
I guess they were anime.
They were just dubbed.
Yeah.
They were just dubbed already. Well, just because it was the English dub, you don't consider it anime?
I mean, I don't know if I consider Pokemon anime.
Whoa! So you're telling the Japanese what is and isn't anime now?
I don't make the rules. I just look at what I see. I'm like, cartoon, anime. I'm sorry. Was that disrespectful?
A little disrespectful. A little culture misappropriation.
Hey, it's Black History Month. Okay?
That's true. I guess I can't say anything about it.
It cancels it out, bro. Keep immune this month.
Must be nice.
Xbox, baby.
Let's go.
Welcome back to Anime Beyond. Today we're going to react to episodes 69 and 70 of Dragon Ball. So last episode we saw Dai and the gang. They zoomed up to Vearn's hideout, but everyone split up except Leona, because like we suggested last time, Gomi-chan, who's probably going to be the go of the series, low-key MVP. You know, we'll see what happens, but Gomi-chan saved her, and she is with Dai while he fights Hadler, and that was surprising actually. Hadler showed up. He's apparently.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say he hasn't even healed. I thought he was gonna be a little healed up by now. He just still looks battered and beaten down.
Yeah, he's about to die. Vearn is giving him the okay, which I'm thinking this is his kind of idea of trying to wearing out the warriors. I mean, I'm sure he's noticed that they've probably powered up a little bit. So, I mean, it's a good strategy. I'm wondering what's gonna happen this episode. Are they gonna really fight? You know, the pieces. The other, are they gonna fight? You know, Hyunckel, Popp and Maam, or are they really just gonna? I know last episode we saw Needle 1000. I saw that, but I'm wondering if it's like maybe a ploy or something, just to keep them away from their battle, Hadler and Dai. So we'll see what happened, but without further ado, we're gonna get right to it. Let's get it. All right, what we got? The Clash of Love.
Whoa, Maam versus Amy.
Or oh, it is Amy. That's right.
Or Merle versus Maam.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird one. Now, did she actually get hit? Maybe. Oh, she got toasted.
It looks more like electricity than it does like, I'm thinking like pins and needles, but
yeah.
Right there it looked like electricity. And she got burnt like
oh, she really got tatted up by that.
She comes out with the tattoo.
逆に私がハドラー様を救うつもりでいるのです。救う？ハドラー様はこのままでは死ぬ。それは誰にも止められない。だが、バーン様の超魔力ならば、ハドラー様を救う
they think there's still hope.
かもしれない。この私が一人であなたたちを倒し、きっとお怒りになるでしょう。でも、私にとっては。
Sheesh, stay loyal to it. Oh.
私に同情をしてくれるのなら手間をかけさせずに一瞬で死んでください。お優しいマームさん、ニードルサウザンド。
She dodged it.
あ。
ネズミですね。しかしあなた程度にこれ以上時間をかけられない。クイーンは迂闊に動かないのが定石ですね。
I must be playing wrong.
Yeah,
I use that queen all the time.
Oh! She's not playing around, dude.
This makes sense. We see a pretty cool transformation after block.
Yeah. That is true. What's gonna happen?
クイーンはチェス最強の駒。そのあまりの戦力をセーブするために普段は両手両足を封印していたのですが、この姿になったからにはもうあなたに勝つ。Her
hands and feet were disabled?
Oh. Sheesh.
Hey. she can come at you from every angle except the L. So. Oh.
Ooh, that's kind of sick. That's almost, that kind of reminds me of Naruto's
Rasengan or Rasen Shuriken?
Yeah, like pins and needles.
It literally did damage like needles. Yeah.
Yo, she's not done. Ma'am, used your power of the what is her weapon?
Yeah. Did she?
She should be able to use it.
I was thinking. She's.
とでも言いたいのですか。冗談はやめてください。私は男でも女でもない。クイーンというただの駒なのです。駒は戦いの道具。人を愛する資格などない。アルビナス、黙れ。回復の時間稼ぎも大概にしなさい。
What did she realize? Yeah. Vearn.
Oh, I remember when he said that.
正義なき力が無力であるのと同時に、力なき正義もまた無力なのですよ。
そうだわ。
戦い。
ここでやられてしまうわけにはいかない。そうよ。私にも。
How come her memory of Hyunckel's with the shirt off?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's the most recent ones.
Dang!
I'm gonna call her out, man. I'm calling her out.
Ma'am? Mr. Stereo Girl.
There it is.
Ooh.
I don't know what it does.
Oh, there you go.
Did it Sailor Moon?
It kind of gives you that Sailor Moon vibe, though. Brass knuckle.
Oh, that makes sense.
She's about to power up. Kurada.
She said easy.
Left? She's a left hand.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Broke right through it.
Nice. Get that out of here. Oh, snap. Oh, she is faster.
I was gonna say all she has to do is show up on the opposite side. Just counter the attack.
Yeah.
そんな武装をした程度で勝ったつもりでいるなんて。当たらない。
That was kind of messed up.
Block. Dang, she's getting towed up. What's happening?
She said, "You immune to magic? How about these fists?"
She's like time skipping.
Oh, I thought it would. Another one?
Tiger Shatterfish?
この技はわしの奥義の中でも物理的破壊力が一番大きい技だ。 全闘気を拳の一点に集中して高速で繰り出す。じゃがめったなことで使っちゃいかんよ。あまりの衝撃にこっちの体にダメージが。
Oh, so it's like a all for one. This is all for one right here.
Uh-oh.
Sheesh. God.
That's such a cool attack.
How is she surviving this long? Dude, maybe it's gonna be like a Midoriya thing where he sees like an opening. It's like, yeah. Come on, man. Dig deep.
Did she learn this from Hyunckel?
Is it like the cross?
I was thinking of the one where you let the attack come, you dodge it, and then you counter it.
What did she do? Did she hit herself?
Is it because they don't accept, like they're against magic? They don't.
Maybe.
They're immune to it.
Oh, now she's gonna use it.
Knock the armor. Oh, knock straight through her. And they said that's a physical attack.
Yeah.
It's not magic. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is gonna wear them out. Dang. No. Maybe he will end up living in the end.
Hadler?
You think?
We don't need him to be a villain for another 60 episodes.
No, maybe he might turn though. Maybe not though.
I don't know.
But maybe.
Maybe. I mean, for Orochimaru could. Why couldn't he? That's what I started thinking at the beginning of this fight. Are they like fighting the same versions of themselves? Like the justice, love, bravery, all that stuff on the other end?
Yeah. Oh, are they all about to lose?
Well, that was quick.
He's like, I'm done with this.
That sounds like something Bakugo would say. You weren't weak, you were just unlucky.
I wonder if Hadler's affected by these. Like, can he sense when they lost? Oh my gosh.
Call her out.
ポップも強いけど、なんだかそばにいてあげないと危なっかしいっていうか、見ていられないようなところがあって。そうか。私、ポップのことをそういう気持ちで見てたんだ。だからポップは強くなろうとして、私のせいだったんだ。ヒュンケル。
ポップが言ってたな。お前の力は愛だと。俺もお前の愛によって救われた。
I don't even know anymore.
He's like, I can't lose her and Amy in the same day.
わずかにでも言葉にできない思いをポップに抱いているのなら、それを確かめに行けばいい。大のことは俺に任せておけ。
Well, this is kind of surprising.
Is it a twist of events?
Mm-hmm.
答えを待っているはずだ。
What about Merle?
I don't know, man. That wasn't for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
ありがとう、ヒュンケル。
まあ、俺に光をくれた慈愛の天使よ。これからはみんなのためだけでなく。
Maybe you know that saying, if you love something, let it go.
そして
And when it comes back,
俺ではお前を幸せにできない。
that's how you know it's true. It's meant to be, whatever. I wonder if that's gonna happen.
So because he...
Maybe this is kind of her saying like, I'm letting you go, and you choose what you want to do, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and then kind of just like leaving it in her ballpark.
I hear that. He thinks he can't really love her the way that she needs to be loved.
Right.
But if she can deal with it, she can come back home to Popp and Hyunckel. Come on, man. Come on.
So, I'm gonna be straight up. Can y'all explain to me how that worked? How did, like, when she hit her chest and the projectiles went at the queen, obviously, like they said, the extreme speed of the collision caused the overwhelming damage. Okay, I literally read that like from the actual text.
I couldn't even tell.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, but I'm just wondering, maybe there's more to it. Maybe it is because of the magic also that affected something with her armor conflicted with her body, where it was made out of orculum, and it caused. Maybe I'm thinking kind of like a Pokemon sequence. Like, fire is super effective against grass. Maybe it was really effective against orculum or something. So maybe Lomberg made sure that it was really effective like that.
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, I don't know. It seems like it didn't seem like it should work that way. Now I understand that the device that she has, it was supposed to shield her from all magic. So if it's because she's part magic, Albinass, the queen, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
A little bit more sense to me.
Yeah.
But it didn't. I guess maybe I just didn't like it. Maybe I wanted it to be an all-out brawl and the fight to last a little longer. But.
Hey, but I mean, Maam got the dub, and maybe y'all can explain to us like a little more about the whole maybe science around that. I don't know. But before that, she was struggling, and I thought she was not gonna get the dub. And she was getting beat up because the queen was so fast and just overwhelming her. And I was like, man, like, you gotta get out of there. But then again, I was like, you can't get out of there because she's too fast.
Yeah.
But that's crazy that I had a feeling the queen was gonna be really fast because, if you ever play chess, the queen can do anything. Literally go any direction at once. There's no limit to it. So it makes sense that in this sense he was fast. But I never thought about the part where he keeps her hands like in her pocket or something like that. She doesn't like show it.
Yeah, I thought that was just like her design.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird.
I mean,
then you see her with her hands and she's, oh yeah, I've just been, kind of like nerfing myself.
Yeah.
a way though, Mam was doing the same thing. She was doing it, I guess, probably because she thought she could just, the queen thought she could just beat everybody easily.
Yeah.
But Mam's doing it because she's like the queen of love or whatever her title is,
Yeah.
warrior of love. But this kind of annoyed me a little bit through this fight. How Mam wasn't fighting back. I kind of thought she would just come and take an easy dub because of how strong she's gotten, which she kind of did at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not really at the end.
I mean, she kind of
It looked like she was at the end, and then the queen moved so fast that Mam had to figure something else out. But what I was trying to say is, I mean, once she went to her training, then we saw that Mam kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah.
She no longer wanted to cause violence. She didn't want Dai to even have the sword that could kill his dad. It's like that new mindset of martial artists to where, you know, all life is valuable, which is, I mean, all life is valuable. Yeah.
Right.
But in martial arts, like it's like an
kill to re-kill.
Yeah, but it's instilled in him like that you don't use this, you don't learn martial arts just to go kill someone.
Right.
You learn it for self-defense, and you learn it so that way you can use it. But it's not like, okay, now I'm gonna go be an assassin.
Yeah.
And I passed my black belt training, and here I go. So
yeah, break her neck.
Yeah, so I always forget about that aspect of Mam and the fact that she's the person who's like got the love spirit in her.
I do like the fact that Vearn, I guess his spirit like came in clutch and was like, look, man, love ain't gonna solve all the answers. Sometimes there's justice, you know, justice and strength go together, just like love and something else, I forgot. But, you know, she was saying like, basically there's a time for everything, you know, so she went to justice mode. I like to call it, I'm gonna call it justice mode. And she took care of business. But then, after she defeated Albinass, we see Hyunckel quick work.
One-shots him.
One-shots him. He just like, boom. So, and I'm guessing we saw another explosion over by where Popp was. I'm assuming that wasn't Popp exploding. That was, you know, the other piece. So, so I'm thinking they got all their, you know, fights done with, hopefully. But we see Mam kind of reveal her feelings. Or I guess you could say Hyunckel caught on to her feelings. And I like how he was just kind of like, go get him.
Go get him, Tiger. You used the tiger attack. Go get him.
Seriously.
Kill all frosted flakes, little.
But yeah, I like. First of all, I'm just gonna say this. Hyunckel's probably the coolest guy in his animes by far, other than seeing Vearn go ham. And then, you know, that was, I mean, he was probably the GOAT before, you know, go ahead.
And Lomberg.
Yeah. Lomberg's pretty cool too, actually.
And Gomi-chan. Final one.
Alright, I take that back. He don't go, I'm sorry. But anyway, he's up there though. He's up there. And I just like his response. They're so like, I don't know, I guess simple, but also like very cut to the heart, like true, and they get to the point. It's not carefree, but like kind of carefree, you know?
Or confident.
Confident, there we go. That's the word, yeah.
It's like, go over there, go say hi to Popp. He's confident, she'll be back.
Yeah.
That's a Hyunckel, man. That's the way he does it.
He's probably like, bro. Okay, I'll humor you.
Hyunckel kind of reminds me of like the Sasuke type character.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Mam does remind me of Sakura. And like, you know, with Naruto, Sasuke, when he ended up marrying Sakura, he's out of the village all the time.
Yeah.
He's barely there. So I can see that's kind of how Hyunckel's been though. Like he left the group and was chasing down the Hadler and them. So I could see him doing the same thing for the rest of his life, just like traveling, and man might want to settle down. So maybe that's why he's like, you know, I can't be the one you need because I'm gonna be doing my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But then we hear like her description of what she was thinking about Popp, and we finally heard her confess it. She said it. Remember, you said it, ma'am. That basically Popp wasn't someone who could take care of himself, and that's why she always had to check up on him. Yada yada yada. But then that's when Hyunckel caught on to her feelings and stuff. I honestly didn't like that at first. I was like, man. I was like, because just thinking about Popp's growth and just seeing how he was. I mean, I agree that he was like that. But as far as like now, he's like, I mean, he's on it, man. He's just, I mean, sometimes, you know, he needs, for sure, fine. He needs a little, you know, wind up, you know, to get him going. But, you know, he's pretty much one of the most trustworthy people in the game. like loyal to a fault. I mean, when Dai was down, he was there. When Mam was down, he was there. Right before he went to go talk to Dai.
When Vearn was coming?
Yeah.
He went to go meet the whole squad by himself.
And he came back from the afterlife briefly to throw up a shot to help save Dai.
I don't know why I'm picturing him do this. Alright, Dai. You got it. But that is, I mean, from our perspective, we're looking at it, we get to see in the moment Popp doing something and then saying one thing and then doing another thing.
Yeah.
And also trying to act like, not acting like a coward, but acting like he doesn't really care when he actually does.
Yeah.
And he's, you know, tries to act all funny and goofy and stuff. And Merle's the one, she kind of sees it like we see it, because she stands out in the distance and spies on him, kind of like that's what we're doing. We're kind of spying on these guys right now. But Mam, I guess it is hard when you're in the moment. And like, one of her last memory, or one of her probably most impactful memories from Popp is the fact that he died, right? That he went to go fight Vearn, but also that he abandoned him before that. So it's like first impressions are a big thing, and I think also like big events in your life are big, are like what kind of gets that memory. I mean, if you watched what is it, Inside Out?
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, with like Riley and the little memories and stuff like that. You get those memories like saved, and I think that's some of the cowardly moments by Popp, or some of the moments that seem cowardly, are saved in her head. Yeah. And or she just also looks down on him as a little brother, maybe too.
See, that's what I was thinking, and that's why this is my final verdict. I think that Popp and Merle should be the ones to get the because she understands him more than everybody else. That's my final verdict. And Amy, this episode just kind of confirmed that you out of there.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. There's that other guy who's like in their group too, and Princess Leona's group. He was in there when they were trying to rescue her.
The guy with the spike hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Jeff.
Still hope, you know what I mean?
Or Nova if she wants to get
Nova, you never know. I mean, that's I was gonna say it's a knockoff Hyunckel, but I mean, because he has the attitude, but he reminds me of, you know, Hyunckel's little brother or something. I'm looking forward to seeing them actually do battle with Vearn. I don't know what's next, either Popp's battle or maybe Dai's battle is next, but hopefully. Actually, that's one of the biggest things I'm gonna look forward to is Dai's battle with Paddler. Is it gonna end next episode, or somehow he gonna survive? I feel like he's probably not seeing how the story's going, but you know, I'm pulling for my boy Haller low key, even though he's done all the damage he's done. I hope they're not too tired to go up against Vearn. I don't know if they need some centuries or what. Maybe they go back down, heal up, go back up.
That's what I'm kind of hoping for too. A quicker resolution for the next two fights. That way we can get on to kill Vearn, his little sidekick, and also the King Vearn.
Yeah.
So.
Victory or not? Oh, either or.
Ooh, the extremes.
Now, do you think this is is this talking about Popp or is talking about the whole gang? Oh,
I was about to say Mam.
He's charging up a Kamehameha. Oh, reflect.
It's almost like he's fighting himself.
Dude, if you threw a meteor when he did that,
it would have been. Counter it.
Do you think it would have been over? Do you think he could have reflected it?
I don't think he can do it that quickly.
一つ質問させてもらいたい。
なんだい。
Wow.
What? He's not part Darkling. No, because he's a mage. Okay.
俺は単なる人間だぜ。臆病で弱っち。ただの人間さ。
そういうことを言うやつが最も危険。私は決して手を緩めない。
Nice.
I like how everybody respects him except himself.
Yeah.
あんたも今 今までの中で最高
Really?
にやりにくい相手だぜ。今まで俺と戦った連中はみんな俺を雑魚だと侮ってくれてた。そのおかげで。
No, that's true. That's true. He got you up right at the spot though.
君が呪文攻撃を繰り返すのは私の今日つくタイミングを狙っているからだよ。君の呪文の中で私を倒せるもの。
Oh, he knows about Meteor?
使ってみたまえよ。
Oh, he does!
Just come at me with your best.
冗談じゃねえ。メドローアを弾き返されたらそれこそ一巻の終わりだ。そう簡単にはリクエストには。
Wait, now he should be able to heal himself too.
イオラか。ただまた跳ね返されるだけよ。
カウンターで総裁。
He's getting the timing down.
Oh.
Is he gonna steal it?
Got him. Oh, he's trying to.
Yes!
Woohoo! Now he can't reflect.
Locked him.
何済ましてやがんだ。あがけよ。てめえの最後なんだぜ。
まったく思った以上だったよ君は。これだけ攻撃力のある切り札を今の今まで。
Now he's just buying time.
I don't know. Maybe he's embracing his death.
惜しかったよ。捉えたのが私の右腕でなかったら勝てていたのに。
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
What did he do? Ooh.
Oh, is that permanent? Is that gonna keep happening to him?
I don't know. Oh. Cast full heal.
How do you?
There it is.
Maybe he is healing himself.
I think he did. Yes, there it is. There it is. Now he realizes.
Ah!
Sage. I keep saying mage. It's a sage, yeah.
I'm a mage who's been dubbed a sage. Oh, taking after his master. Okay.
だって師匠は攻撃系だけじゃなくて恐れ入っちまうようなかっこいい肩書きを考えたのよ。世界に一人しかいねえ最強の呪文使いの名前。それが
That is pretty dope.
Grand Sorcerer. Ooh.
大魔導士とでも呼んでくれ。
大魔導士ポップか。あながちハッタリにも聞こえないから不思議だ。いつの間にそんな呪文を身につけた？
ついさっきさ。
何？
もともとほとんどの呪文の契約は師匠にやらされてたんだ。そいつが突然さっき使えるようになっちまった。
Interesting.
てめえ自身に愛想を尽かしたその瞬間に力が手に入るなんて皮肉なもんだよな。生まれてこの方あれほど自分を情けなく思ったことはねえのに。
それは君の魂が呼び起こしたのだ。魂
Oh,
の肉体以上の
probably.
強さは力がある。私もそう信じている。
一発勝負だシグマ。あんたは結構尊敬できる相手だ。だから見習うぜその使命感をよ。俺は一刻も早く大のところへ行く。そのためにあんたを倒す。
Maybe this is where he does the big one, the small one, and then the big one. Or Mam, maybe.
Oh, he's quick. Oh, he went straight for the shield.
Dude, if he does it, if the
What if he shoots at the shield right when before he picks it up?
That's what I was.
You were thinking that?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, yes.
He could zoom. Oh, he's already learned how to catch them, hasn't he?
Right.
Or counteract it.
He's not dead.
He's about to put. Nah, he's about to put fear in Sigma's eyes right now.
He was like, "Man, move!"
Yeah, there it is. Did he form it into another one? And Mam's right there, right behind him.
Maybe he caught it. Maybe he caught it and then
And
like just moved it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But I don't know, because it did create an explosion.
Yeah, at first I thought he was canceling it out, and then it looked like, yeah, that would make sense too. I like that he just like broke into pieces. But did he get the core? Because that's what you need to get.
Oh yeah, he needs to get the core. Oh.
ありゃ魔法力を調節して似たように見せたベギラマさ。
Nice.
最初から一発目は自分で食らうつもりだったんだ。あんたに隙を作らせるためにな。
He played chess better.
Yeah, he said your move. He baited you.
ものすごい光が見えましたか？
Hey, they knew already too. They got that in sync.
そうか。あれがメドローは。こっちも負けてられませんね。
そういうことだ。うなれ豪華よ。
なんで助けに来たんだよ。そんなに俺は信用ねえのか。
そんなわけじゃ。
マム、俺ちゃんとお前に
Okay.
言わなきゃいけない。
Is it happening?
俺はお前が好きだ。
He said it. But is there a but?
だけどごめん、急ごうぜ。
待って。
He's hey, dip again.
私の気持ちを聞いてくれないの。自分の気持ちだけ言ってそれだけなんてずるいじゃない。
いい、みんなやフローラ様に相談すりゃよかったんだ。だけど怖かった。どうしても言い出せなかった。本当に自分が仲間の資格がねえって言われたら、そう思うと声が出なくて。きっとあれはアバン先生が光らせなかったんだぜ。そんなことでビクビクしてる子はお仕置きですってな。
Dang.
いや、悪かったよマム。おめえの人みたいだし。お前っていつもこうだな。俺がずるい方へ行こうとするとガツンとやってくれて、こっちが正しいのよって。
She hadn't even said anything. He just keeps putting himself on the path.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know.
俺、お前のそんなところが好きなんだわ。聞かせてくれ。お前が俺のことどう思っているのか。
私ポップのこと好きよ。大好き。
本当に？でもお前ヒュンケルが好きだったんだろ？
もちろんヒュンケルも好きよ。強くてでもとても孤独でものすごく気になる人。でもそれを言うならポップも同じだわ。ポップってなんだか放っておけないような。
Oh, she.
Oh, he
little
did
brother
it.
thing.
He did it. Hey.
ポップが私のことを好きだって知って最初は戸惑ったけど今は嬉しいと思っているわ。でも今の私には答えが返せない。私今回の戦いで一つ分かったことがあるの。
Merle it is.
Yep.
本当の愛を知らなかったんだな。性として愛しているかどうかは分からない。ヒュンケルの方を愛しているのかもしれない。でも昨日までの私とは違う私にきっとなれる気がするの。だから未来のために今まで通り力を合わせてこの
What do you think about this so far?
一緒に。
I guess I get it because they're basically she's saying, I don't know.
I feel like
I'm
she's.
kind of weird. I'm kind of.
I feel like she'll like let me friend zone you before the battle just in case if Hyunckel dies.
But yeah, it's like almost like a deposit,
Yeah, yeah.
a down payment.
Yes, yes. Which makes sense too.
I mean, 'cause
I guess strategic. Go ahead.
I mean, like they're in battle.
Yeah.
So they have to survive first, because if they don't survive, then what's the point?
And if the last thing he hears before they go into the final battle is, "No, I don't love you," that might be distracting.
That's true.
Oh, he's asking for an advance, like you said.
嘘でしょ。ポップ。
なんてね、うっそ。いくら俺でもそこまでやる勇気ないぜ。しかし本当に目つぶっちゃったりしてさ、おめえ本当は現時点でも結構俺に脈があるんじゃねえの？
このバカ！
マーム、
何よ。
絶対勝とうな。未来見てえから。俺が振られるバージョンでもいいからさ。
バカ。
なんだこれ。
ポップ君、マーム、無事だったのね。
シグマには随分苦戦したようだな。
ああ、半分はマームなんだけどな。それより何突っ立ってんだよ。ダイとハドラーはどうした？
あれを見ろ。
見ろって言われてもよ、どこにも見当たんねえぞ。なんかものすげえ熱気が巻き起こってるだけだよ。どこにダイがいるんだよ。
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot. They weren't using swords, were they?
That's right. They put down a sword. They said, "Let's fight like men."
Yeah, they're getting jumped. No, what do they say? There's like a phrase for when you fight hand-to-hand combat only.
Tatakai?
No, it's not throwing hands. It's something else. I don't know. It's one that's funny. It's one that's funny for me. I always find funny.
Shobada.
No.
I don't know.
Dude, have we talked about a love story in like 3 episodes straight? Like ever since?
I think this is the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Hey, so I mean, he got shot down. Popp got shot down.
So did she.
Yeah, that's true.
That was funny.
Now they're on equal level. They're like, okay, and it makes sense. Like we already discussed. You know, they are trying to get through the battle first because they need to survive. They're dead. There's no point. And then if she outright denied him right there, he's gonna be distracted. Oh, no, it wasn't worth. And then so it makes sense. Now I appreciate what Hyunckel did.
Like ending it so fast?
Well, no, he said in the previous episode, he's like, "Ma'am, you choose." Essentially, that's kind of what the vibe I got. And he's like, "You do what you want to do. I'm not gonna, basically change, yada yada yada. And then when she talked to Popp, essentially made up her mind when she said, I don't know. And I think Popp kind of realized that, but didn't really give him a direct answer, which is good. I would say that was kind of good. Even though that kind of whole spill was kind of weird because, I don't know. I mean, I guess all the pieces were already gone, but they're still, they got to go defeat Vearn. And I don't know. Anyway,
it was a great fight.
It was a
really good fight.
Yeah, it was very strategic.
Mm-hmm.
They both knew a lot about each other. Yeah, so the knight knew that he was someone that not to be underestimated because people typically underestimated Popp whenever he fight because they didn't think he was very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Popp knew about his reflective ability, and so he knew he had to watch out for that. And he knew he was fast too.
Yeah.
So.
And pretty much before this fight, all of his attacks were magic, anyways.
Yep.
The spear is the only thing that gave him any type of physical attack.
Yeah.
So.
You're talking about
Popp.
the knight. Oh, the Popp.
Yeah, because before, I mean, he only uses magic. He's not fighting with his fist like Dai.
Yeah.
And then without that spear, he wouldn't have been able to get that.
Right.
Get that off.
Dude, that was clean.
It was clutch.
And he was able to do, man. He was able to throw that, and then he was able to like get he first flip his reflective armor off, then get him away from it. Dude, that's literally like a chess move, like kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he kept doing that. He kept drawing him in, thinking he was going to do one thing. And Sigma was smart though, because Sigma knew. But then again, like the luck, like to grab the wrong arm.
Yeah.
Like man. But it led for a great ending.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So he got him good.
It's kind of like Popp had the advantage the whole time, even though it looked when we arrived, it looked like Sigma was winning. But Popp really had the advantage because Sigma didn't realize till the end that he'd been healing himself every time, and then also he just kept making moves that it was like getting you in checkmate. But then he's the king getting out of it.
Right.
And then finally he pulled the ultimate. Or no, it's check, right? It's check.
Yeah.
He kept getting him in check, and then finally the ultimate checkmate at the end.
I think what it helped was that he could heal himself. So he got hurt so much, but during those times when he was getting hurt, he was kind of studying his movements. Like you were saying, he was timing how fast it took for him to shoot it back. That was one thing I was thinking of.
That was so good.
Yeah, and then he was timing like I think his methods, like what else did he have up his sleeve, so that like he could get everything that he knows about Sigma out.
Mm-hmm.
And so like he's like, he has nothing left. Okay, I can try all these possibilities to defeat him now.
Yeah.
So
that's funny. That's like honestly like a pun. He's like, I had one more thing up my sleeve, and he drops his hand, and up his sleeve is a laser.
Oh yeah.
See you later, stinky. Psych.
But yeah, I mean that was pretty much the episode right there. I mean, Mam basically didn't like her. Right?
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I got.
Like a little brother. That's what she said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to see that they're on. You know what? I want this to happen because I want Popp to get Merle because Merle understands him on a deeper level, whereas even though she's not, I think it means more the fact that she's not part of the party. I did notice a little change in Popp this time because remember when they were casting Conglimmer, he'd get mad when he said, Popp, I trust you. I look up to you. Yeah. And he got mad at that. And now she said a little brother, and he didn't get that. He didn't get as mad this time.
I mean, now you're dealing with someone with confidence, and the courage man himself. I mean,
Well, he's like, I got the courage.
I got the courage, man. It used to be courage the cowardly lion. Now they just removed the cowardly part.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'm just the lion. Well, he changed his name to not the sage, but the grand.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Grand sorcery. I like it. It's actually fitting. Sage, maybe over the years I can see it being more of like a watered down term. Whereas, Grands, you don't hear people that often, probably in this anime, called the Grand Sorcerer, except for his master.
Now I know the video game is a little different, but in the video game, how often would you meet a sage?
Let us know. I don't know.
I was just curious because it sounded like the sage was super rare when they first saw Popp become one, But
I think
the master made it seem like it wasn't even that big of a deal.
I think where it works in the game, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, is when you choose your character, you can choose what type you want to be, and I think it's kind of like, you know, for example, Dai is a human, but also, you know, a mix between a human and what?
Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight. So he'll become like a Dragon Knight. I don't know. And then, but anyway, like Popp will become he'll be a mage that becomes a sage, something like that. And then you have other people who become one thing, become another. So it's like you have these options that you can choose from in the beginning. So I think that's kind of how it works. Yeah. Again, y'all let me know. I could be wrong.
I think the name sounds a whole lot cooler.
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to again seeing that fight with Hadler now. That's all they got left. That's all they got. And then after that, it's Vearn. The biggest concern right now is going to be, are they going to be healed up or are they going to be like prepared? Because right now they're kind of battered down, and I'm pretty sure, you know, Vearn is going to be more than ready for them. I mean, he says Kagumar has affected him a little bit. Well, I mean, I'm seeing how Hadler is still doing what he's doing against Dai. It doesn't seem like that's going to help as much at all. And then you still have Mr. Vearn to worry about and Vearn. Who knows if they're going to chime in. And, you know, then Mr. Vern's new form.
We haven't seen that.
So, I mean, they are definitely not out of the water after Hadler. So, we'll see what happens. But, our daily dose of Gomi-chan.
Gomi-chan didn't do anything today.
Not today, but we're still looking forward to seeing what because he's probably going to be very significant beating Vearn, probably.
I think if you look at it, how we talked about originally, how King Vearn was like the player, and everybody else wears pieces. That's Gomi-chan. He's the player as well. And all Dai in his group. They're all his players. That's why he was saving. He's like moving Leona somewhere else. Like, nah, protect you. And so he's just watching his little pieces play it out, and he's like, okay, Dai's gonna win this one. We'll give him. We'll kind of help Hadler feel good about himself.
Do you think Gomi-chan? Okay. How long has Gomi-chan been with Dai?
I don't think they said he was in the boat. I think just since the island.
So, but would you say since he met Vearn or before?
Before he met Vearn. Because the first episode, Gomi-chan was kidnapped from the island.
Okay, I was going to make a theory saying that maybe Gomi-chan is like Vearn in the spirit.
Oh, no. Well, see, my thing is, I saw a video on Hercules recently where they were just talking about, like, he was, as reminding me, he was a gold baby when he came down, which kind of reminds me of Popp. Or not Popp. Gomi-chan. So, like, what if Gomi-chan was, like, a child of, like, the monster god or whatever?
Oh!
Like, and came down, and so that's why he's so powerful, because he's actually part deity and part like, maybe just, yeah, because Hercules was half human, half god, right? Or was he full god and then came down? I don't remember what it was.
He was. Yeah, 50.
I was just watching a video on it too.
Well, he was.
That's how bad my memory is.
He was full, but I think he became half.
He's a little half and half.
I think he's a 50-50.
Okay. Well, either way, that made me think like how Hercules, when he came down, he was glowing. He was a glowing color, and then Gomi-chan is kind of like gold. Like I wonder if he's part somehow deity.
What is it? Darklings?
Darklings, humans, and
3 gods created the world. The god of dragons.
What was the god of dragons? Maybe Popp. Maybe I keep saying Popp. Maybe Gomi-chan's a dragon.
You think so? Like a baby dragon?
Yeah.
I mean, it has wings.
It's got wings.
Maybe he's a cross between. Yeah. I don't know. Are we on to something? Please let us know. Hey, let us know. Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Rumble. You can also follow our friends on YouTube as well. Jay Frizzle Clammy and Blockson for gaming. Rich Aladdin for short films, but he also released a feature film on Apple TV, YouTube, Vudu, and Amazon Prime. Hey, there it is. Or Text Await for Sermons, Thought You Should Know podcast that discusses all things mental health. And American Rock for fitness and fitness merch.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.